Ever wondered how to make decisions in your Java code in just one line? Well, the solution is the ternary operator. Welcome to the fascinating world of Java, a high-level, class-based, object-oriented programming language. Java is widely used for developing web applications, software, and mobile apps. It's known for its write once, run anywhere philosophy, meaning that compiled Java code can run on all platforms that support Java without the need for recompilation. Now, let's talk about operators. In the realm of programming, operators are special symbols that carry out operations on certain values and variables. They are the building blocks of any programming language, enabling us to perform computations, make decisions, and manipulate data. Operators make our code dynamic and interactive. In Java, we have different types of operators such as arithmetic, relational, logical, and more. Each of these operators plays a vital role in coding. But today, we're going to focus on a unique operator known as the ternary operator. The ternary operator, also known as the conditional operator, is a decision-making operator in Java. It's called ternary because it takes three operands, a condition to check, a result for true, and a result for false. The beauty of the ternary operator lies in its simplicity. It allows us to execute if-then-else conditionals in a single line of code, making our code concise and easy to understand. Just imagine being able to make decisions in your code in just one line. That's the power of the ternary operator. It not only simplifies your code, but also enhances readability, making it easier for other developers to understand your code. So, are you ready to explore this incredible operator? Are you eager to learn how to make decisions in your Java code in just one line? If yes, then you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the exciting world of the ternary operator in Java. Now let's unravel the mystery of the ternary operator in Java. The ternary operator is a unique gem in the world of Java. It's a concise, efficient alternative to the traditional if-else statement. But what does it look like? How does it work? Well, sit tight, as we're about to demystify it. First things first, the structure. A ternary operator in Java takes three operands, hence the name ternary. It's composed of a condition, a question mark, a value if the condition is true, a colon, and a value if the condition is false. Imagine it as a miniaturized if-else statement where the question mark and colon act as the fork in the road, leading to different outcomes based on the condition. Let's look at a simple example to illustrate this. Suppose we have two integers, a and b. We want to find the smaller of the two. Using the ternary operator, we can write int min equal sign a and elt b, a, b. This line of code is asking, is a less than b? If so, let's assign a to min, otherwise, let's assign b to min. Just like that, we've determined the smaller number with a single line of code. This is the magic of the ternary operator. It's compact yet powerful, capable of making our code cleaner and easier to read. Now, you might be thinking, this is great, but what about more complex conditions? Well, fear not. The ternary operator can handle those as well. You can chain multiple ternary operators together to create complex multi-condition statements. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Overusing ternary operators can make your code harder to understand, so use them judiciously. With that, you've just grasped the basics of the ternary operator. But how does it compare to the traditional if-else statement? Let's find out. You might ask, why should I use a ternary operator when I can use an if-else statement? Well, let's see. In the world of Java, decision-making is a crucial part of programming. You often find yourself asking whether a condition is true or false. If it's true, you execute a block of code. Otherwise, you execute another. This is where the if-else statement and the ternary operator come in. The if-else statement is like the old faithful of decision-making tools. It's been around for a while, and it's easy to understand. You ask a question, and depending on the answer, you take action. It's like asking, is it raining? If yes, you take an umbrella, else you don't. Simple, right? But then there's the ternary operator, the sleek, compact sports car of decision-making tools. It does the same job as the if-else statement, but in a more concise way. It's like a mini if-else statement. It takes a condition, a true case, and a false case, and combines them into one line of code. It's like asking, is it raining? If yes, take an umbrella, else don't. All in one line. The beauty of the ternary operator lies in its simplicity and readability. It can make your code cleaner and easier to read, especially in cases where you have a simple if-else statement. But here's the catch. The ternary operator isn't always the best choice. It shines in simplicity, but when it comes to complex decision-making code, it can get a bit tricky to read and understand. Imagine trying to fit a complex if-else statement with multiple conditions and actions into one line. It would be like trying to fit a big bulky SUV into a compact car parking spot. It's possible, but it's not pretty or practical. The choice between using a ternary operator and an if-else statement isn't about which one is better, but rather, which one is the right tool for the job. It's about understanding your code, its complexity, and making it as readable and efficient as possible. Now you know why the ternary operator can be a better choice, but remember, it's not always the best option. It depends on your coding style and the complexity of your decision-making code. Knowing when to use the ternary operator is as important as knowing how to use it. This adage holds true for any tool in programming, and the ternary operator is no exception. While it's a handy tool to have in your programming toolbox, it's crucial to understand when its use is most beneficial. The ternary operator shines in scenarios where you need to assign a value to a variable based on a condition. It's a more concise and readable alternative to an if-else statement, especially when the code blocks in the if-else structure are simple and short. For instance, if you're determining whether a number is even or odd, the ternary operator is a great fit. However, the ternary operator isn't always the best choice. There are limitations and potential pitfalls that you need to be aware of. For one, the ternary operator is not well suited for complex conditions or actions. If the code blocks of your if-else structure are lengthy or complicated, using the ternary operator can make your code less readable and harder to maintain. Remember, readability is key in programming. Another limitation is that the ternary operator can only evaluate expressions, not statements. This means you can't use it for control flow, like loops or switch statements. If your condition involves these structures, you'll want to stick with the traditional if-else statement. It's also worth noting that overuse of the ternary operator can lead to code that's difficult to read and understand. While it's tempting to use the ternary operator for its brevity, it's essential to strike a balance between concise code and clear, understandable code. In conclusion, the ternary operator is a powerful tool when used in the right scenarios. It's perfect for simple, straightforward conditions and assignments, but it may not be the best choice for complex or lengthy code blocks. Always consider the readability and maintainability of your code when deciding whether to use the ternary operator. So the next time you write an if-else statement, think about whether the ternary operator would be a better fit. Let's wrap up what we've learned about the ternary operator in Java. It's time to bring together all those key points, essential tips, and intriguing insights we've explored about this potent little operator. So what is the ternary operator? It's a condensed version of the if-else statement. It's a shorthand way to make decisions in your code. It takes 3 operands: a condition, a value if the condition is true, and a value if the condition is false. It's like a mini programmer, making choices based on the conditions you provide. We've seen how the structure of the ternary operator is simple, yet elegant. It's a single line of code that's easy to read and understand. It's a clean, concise way to express conditional logic, making your code more readable and maintainable. And where does it shine? In those situations where you need to assign a value to a variable based on a condition. It's perfect for those compact, quick decisions in your code. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. It's not a replacement for the if-else statement. It's a tool, and like any tool, it's most effective when used appropriately. The ternary operator has its limitations too. It's not suitable for complex conditions or multiple statements. It can make your code harder to understand if overused or used incorrectly. So, use it wisely, and it can be a real asset in your coding toolkit. As we've learned, the ternary operator is more than just a shortcut. It's a testament to the power of simplicity and efficiency in coding. It's a reflection of the philosophy that underpins Java. Write once, read many times. In conclusion, the ternary operator is a versatile, efficient, and powerful tool in Java. It can make your code more concise, readable, and maintainable. But like all tools, it must be used wisely and appropriately. So that's the ternary operator in Java, a powerful tool for decision-making in your code. Remember, practice makes perfect. So start coding and see